Welcome back to Murray Bridge. It is now local time 2:34. We're running a little late. We've had a couple of interesting things happen. You can see the wind starting to pick up as well here. It's becoming a bad hair day. In my hand here, I have the top fives from each of the categories. And in between each of the categories, we're going to go and have a bit of a look at the pits, which is what we've just been doing. A few very interesting interviews already happening here. In category C6, this is the open category. We have Relentless on 66 laps. They're leading at the moment. Team Relentless Trump Trikes. Wattle Toothless 65 laps. PHP Gold Member 63 and an Unhinged 62. We'll go to C5, which is a Community 5, and can see we're being waved at here just off air. I wonder if David Knight could take that conversation over there. Would that be all right? Thanks, Dave. In Community 5, we have Wattle Racing Mater, 58 laps. PHP Aero, 57. GTHP Murray Bridge OS Nemesis, 56 laps. And G-Trikes Trixie, an all-female team, 52 laps. Now, earlier today, not long ago in fact, we went down to Norwood Morialta's pits and found out what they're doing. Let's go there now. 3 bikes, Norwood Morialta High. We'll have a look at them in just a moment from Adelaide's eastern suburbs. They've got these signs. I've just picked up 3 at random. So they go out there. I'm going to sneak into the pits. They just basically go, awesome riding. All right, that's the sort of thing they do. So come on, we'll go inside and we'll use some of these while we have a chat to these guys. Awesome riding, guys. Well done, everyone. Hey, Bryson, how are you?
Pretty good.
Mate, what are you? Look at this. What are you knocking off?
Nice old Sando. Or wrap Sando.
Fantastic. They feed you well here.
Yeah, I do. Norwood feed you well.
Yeah, excellent. Well, let's go and get some tucker there. This is the inner sanctum of Norwood Morialta, and you can see, just to give you an idea of how much organisation there is, just pick a corner, really. Everyone's contact numbers. We won't show you the contacts, but what we will do is just show you there's a focus here on who's going to ride over this way. Spills Girls, for example, XB8, Focus and Astro, they have plenty of teams, their schedules, all of their gear, and just is a wonderful setup. Really quite cool in here for a very hot day. It's really cool. Now, you guys here, I want you to do this, all right? Stay strong, guys. Stay strong, Norwood Morialta. Stay strong. Stay strong. Yeah, okay. These guys, some of them get to have a sleep. Check this out. How good is this? Just having a bit of a snooze there, but we won't interrupt you. But out here, they've got their catering, and we saw Bryson knocking off one of these fantastic wraps. This is like My Kitchen Rules out here. How are you?
Well, thank you.
We're broadcasting right around the world right now. What's your favourite recipe for Norwood?
Wraps.
Yeah, wraps it is. Wraps it is. Well, you stay strong. All right? Yep. Let's go for this last one here. Let's have a look. Is that what I think it is? It's a changing room. I thought it was a toilet. I was going to use that, but I won't. So, oh boy. I tell you what, it's a lovely atmosphere down here, and every team's so welcoming. Norwood Morialta having a cracker of a shot at this one. They'll do well, I'd reckon. They also are using, one of their vehicles is using a 360 camera. We're hoping to show you some footage. I know that Shane Strudwick from Brand Action is going to be posting that online. But imagine that at the start, a 360-degree camera. We'll leave these guys alone to race some more, and we'll go check out some more pits. We're going to go to category S1. It's the Schools 1. So Schools 1 is your primary schools, essentially. Highgate School is one of the schools that is featuring in the top 5 at the moment. It's very close, and it always is. Crafers Primary School, Comet, is on 50 laps as I speak. Black Betty from Coromandel Valley, 49 laps. And just behind them, also on 49 laps, are these guys here. I just want to see what the flavour is inside this camp at the moment. Hello, boss.
There you go.
Here's the big fella. Let's go and see the kids. Here they are. Highgate, the hot rod, the beautiful black bike. Who's going to talk to me here? Yep, it looks like you, sir. How are you, champ?
Good.
Now, we're live streaming right around the world. So you, that camera there, me, it's just us, all right? Just us and about a few thousand people. You're coming third at the moment in your category. You're 1 lap down. You are, it's Crafers Primary School Comet in front. Black Betty's just ahead of you, and they've been so good, but you're still with Black Betty, 49 laps.
We think that like Black Betty and Crafers had a very good start. They did a couple of they were a couple of laps in front of us, and we're slowly catching up. So it's anybody's game so far.
Well, it is. We're not that far in. We're 2.5 hours into this fantastic event, and they always, they as in these three teams, always have a big arm wrestle, a bit of a Barney between the three of them. So I look forward to that. The other two teams, Holy Trinity Thunder in fourth, 43 laps, and Murray Bridge North School, the Beast, the loudest team in the Pedal Prix. Sorry guys, but they're louder than anyone. They're locals, of course, because we're in Murray Bridge. They're coming fifth at the moment. It's a big race between the top three here. Some other primary schools rather that we caught up with, we're going to go to now. Now, we've talked to a lot of different age groups here. We saw some of the oldies before. This guy isn't one of them. G'day, Josh.
Hi.
Josh, the Happy Valley Hurricanes. Tell me about your team.
It's very well. We've got only one car, but we've been going very well so far.
How old are you?
Only 11.
You're only 11. How do you feel then? You're just about to go for your first ride. To me, this is pretty intimidating. How do you feel?
I feel pretty excited on the new track they haven't done before.
You haven't done Murray Bridge before. Have you walked this track?
Yeah, I walked it yesterday.
Did anyone talk you through what you need to do on the track?
Yeah.
And what's the hardest part of the track?
Probably Crash Corner or the hill at the back.
Yeah, the hill at the back's hard, and they're talking about Bellotti Corner when they talk about that. We know that corner's reputation. Good luck today.
Yeah, thanks.
About 10 minutes from now, he'll be in. Just have a look here at the pitch too, just at the different things that they do. Different teams communicate differently. This is Natasha out there. That's sort of been rubbed out now. But you can see here, this fella here, what's your job here, sir?
Keeping time.
Just keeping time, basically. Okay, how are the times?
Pretty good. Yeah, they're doing well.
So what's a good time?
For us, anything close to 3 minutes is pretty quick.
That's not bad. It's an almost 2 kilometre track, so that's pretty good going in a fairly congested track of 207 teams. It goes fairly deep here. They've got the trailer at the back. They've got the nice smell of food right behind me. I can see the Moccona coffees there, so I'll be back to this one. This is Happy Valley. The Hurricanes go. Do you guys have a cheer or anything? Go Hurricanes at least or something?
Go Hurricanes!
Go Hurricanes. That works for me. Yay, go Hurricanes. You do it.
No, I'm watching for a car. I have a job.
Here's a job to do. Go Hurricanes! 4 names, Malik, Lola, Harrison and Angus from Westbourne Park Primary School. They're sitting here. You'd almost think if they were in a school they'd be in trouble, but these guys have the best gig in the house. These 4 here, this is Malik. He's just about to get out and ride. You guys all in your helmets, all set. This is a very privileged spot. I would love to be sitting here. What's it like?
Yeah, pretty fun.
You must be so looking forward to this.
Yeah, I hope I don't crash though.
That's a fair ambition. What other goals you got?
I want to get good times.
What would be a good time out here?
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, so, all right, so that's 4 or 5 minutes around here. We just heard a bit of a thump out on the fence. I'll just check out these 2 guys as well. Hey, fellas, how are you feeling, lads?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, tell us about your kit up. Like, you're sitting here waiting, you got your wrist. What are these for?
One's to get in and one's to show that I'm riding for Westbourne Park.
So when you leave the pits, you have to raise your wrist up, yeah?
Yep.
Honk your horn as well?
Yep.
It's pretty impressive. These guys are all radioed up. What's this about?
This is so if you crash, you can radio and say Cyclonic has crashed.
Well, hopefully you don't say that Cyclonic has crashed.
Yeah, hopefully not.
You excited?
Yeah, a bit.
I'm very excited. Good on you guys. Well done. Malik, Lola, Harrison, and this fella.
Angus.
And Angus. Damn, I nearly got it. Good on you guys. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Yeah, well done, Westbourne Park Primary. Well, these guys know what it's like to win. They've had a very good season. Talk to them in just a moment. I want to let you know that after this, we're going to do a cross. Mount Barker. Barking Mad. 2 years ago you were on debut. Now you're leading the comp.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. We're just trying to keep it steady, fall into that rhythm that we're trying to keep, and just see what we can do.
I'm so impressed with the Mount Barker team. What do you credit, Ben, your success? You've had lots of success now. Why?
Well, lots of training for one.
Yeah, but a lot of teams train.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's teamwork. We're all pretty close friends, so yeah, I guess teamwork and training. We train together as well, like on weekends, so yeah.
Again, I could say other teams do that as well.
Well, yeah.
So what do you think, Josh?
I think it's just a mixture of us being so close together, and our trike's been so good this year, thanks to Trump Trikes. They've done so much great work for us. Yeah, it's just teamwork, training hard, and...
So how massively important is the trike itself? A lot of people have referenced, changing their bike, and it really helps them.
Yeah, well, the thing that's going around is a 60% rider, 40% trike. Whether that's true or not quite sure, but good trike always helps.
60% rider, 40% trike. That's an interesting set. Let's see if that sort of balances out here. We're talking to school teams at the moment, senior schools. That's S3. In 5th, St. Peter's Vector, 54. I'd expect them to actually be up with you guys fairly soon if you slow down, but you are miles ahead. Concordia with Harmony, 55 laps. Hale School, Del Orion is there with 56. Pembroke, Eric, 57. You guys are 3 laps ahead, so that equals about 5Ks lead already with just 2.5 hours done, just a bit over 2.5 hours. So that's a really comprehensive lead. You've thrown the first punch. What do you need to do now? We need to move is what we need to do.
So
what do you need to do now? How are you going to keep in the lead? Mads. There are 3 Barking Mads, Barking Mad 1, 2 and 3. So they've got a problem here. Just one of your teammates or one of your stablemates has a problem with the back wheel not spinning properly. They've got some friction there. I told you before we visited one of the fun community teams here. There are a lot of them. These guys are school, but it's all sort of blended together here. So well done to you guys. Congratulations. We're going to cross to our Moss Rocker interview, or Moss Rocker, as you'll hear. But then watch what happens as we're talking to a couple of the girls who are riding. It is tough going out here, really warm day now, only 24, but this is sunburn weather, and inside the vehicles, Malachi will surely tell you, inside the vehicles it's a little bit of a microwave oven, mate.
Oh yeah, mate, it was really hot in there. All you have to do is just keep on pushing, keep on going, try and fight the heat, and just try your best out there.
Now, talking of best, you tried your best, but you came to grief. You're the first crash of the day that I've heard of.
Yeah, I rolled it at the usual crash corner, did 3 good old barrel rolls, landed on my feet in the end, but heading into the curve, all I could do was just ride up on the curve so to get out of the way of the other riders.
Now, we have a static camera there, and hopefully we picked that up as well. So you're okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm fine. Nothing hurt. I did bend the shaft for the steering.
And so is the bike out running still?
Oh yeah, it's all good. We fixed it up. Pit time took about 11 minutes, but we're all good now.
All right, well done. Now, I noticed across the way, we've got an official waving the yellow flag, but he's got something to say to us. Let's see what he's got to say here. Okay, we're ready for you. Moss. And what he said was this. Come and have a look. This is what he said. Moss Rocker, and we're not allowed to pronounce it any other way. All right, that's how it's said. Moss Rocker is how. Gee, it smells of deep heat back here. Whoa, it really does. Malachi, thanks, man. I'm glad you're all right. You got another ride coming?
Oh yeah, man. Hopefully later on when it's about night time.
When it's about night time, that'll be the dark bit. Yeah, well done.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, man.
Good on you, Malachi. Yeah, you enjoy your race too here at the Australian International Pedal Prix. Let's go for a wander. We started racing in Busselton, Western Australia, many, many kilometres, like thousands of kilometres away from here to our west. These people are from Busselton. And Shelley, your role?
I'm the team manager here.
You've come all this way. We came to see you. You've now come to see us. What's this like to you?
It is absolutely awesome. It's just nothing can compare to the size of this, and the kids, what they get out of it is amazing.
What do they get out of it?
Teamwork, working together, just the experiences, living away from home for 5 or 6 days and travelling 10 odd hours to get here.
Well, what's the process? How do you get here?
So we do have a car with a trailer with all our gear, and then we fly in on the Thursday. And this year we actually stepped it up and we got a houseboat. Last year we camped.
I know. Oh, bad move. But yeah, the houseboats are great. They're just over there. We can see them, and it's really great. You can just pop over any time. One of your riders who's just come out. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Now, you're Chelsea, right? Yeah, Chelsea. It's so warm today. This is one of the hottest pedal prees I can remember. Do you have a good run?
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, whoa. And right behind, we're just going to break here. And this cat here is on its back. It's Fast Cats Racing Pussy Powered, it says. Here we go. We'll see if we can get it over. Let's watch your back there, Maddie. And over we go. The roll bar. You all right? Rider's okay? Probably a bit shaken. Being told to stay on this side. And that's what happens. That scrape, then the distinctive thump is always there. Hey, Chelsea, sorry to run away from you like that, but it happens sometimes here. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
Today?
Not today, in Bustleton.
Bustleton's a good little tight track. This is so open.
Yeah, like it's lots of straights and you can get up really fast and stuff, so it's good.
Well, welcome to South Australia. Hope you're enjoying your race here. Thank you to both of you. Hope that Busso does particularly well here. Go Busso. On the bike here, the resting bike is Hamish from Crafers Old Scholars. Let me tell you how they're doing. Let me tell you how you're doing, all right? How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now. I'll tell you. In fifth in Category C4, so that's your under-17s, is Aberfoyle Campus Stinger with 46, Hills HPV Racing Wildfire 48, Edek Anthill Mob 51, Crafers Old Scholars 51 in second, and then Billy Fleming, they're a freaky team, 56 from Roofrack City. Second place, how does that feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Yeah. Billy Fleming is a freaky team. Can you catch him?
I hope we can.
What would it mean to win in your cat?
Well, it would mean, I don't know. It would just be really good.
What's the best you've ever placed in a pedal prix?
I think second last year.
Huge year last year, it really was. You're second this year as well. There's a lot of racing still to come, like 21 or so hours to still come, Hamish. So I would imagine that you and your mates, this new team, because it's debut for you guys, isn't it? As in the Old Scholars team.
Yeah.
I imagine you and your mates will do well because you've got good pedigree. They've had a lot of success, Crafers.
Yeah, we have.
Was it sort of hard? Why did you decide to continue? Because once you left Crafers, a lot of people, they stop or they go to another team, but you guys have banded together.
Yeah, well, I just like the atmosphere that Crafers brings, and also I know everybody, and it just helps a lot.
Well, good luck with your warm down. I hope your team does very well. Hope to see you on the podium. There's a lot of comedy here as well at the Australian International Pedal Prix. There are characters everywhere behind the scenes. Hello, sir. How you going? Let's go and get a selfie with this fella. Rightio, come on. Why don't we get a photo of you with him? Who's he to you?
Grandson.
Go on, Granddad. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, we're not going to get a shot there because it's too bright. Here we go. Look this way, boys. Here we go. Hamish, you can tweet that for Granddad, can't you? Good on you. I've just liked it too. But there is a lot of comedy here. None of it from me. We're going to go and visit Mark Fedone. Now, Mark Fedone is an unusual dude. He lives pedal prix. And then, speaking of unusual, it's a very hot day. How would you cool down? You're at the River Murray. There's a clue. You have a watch of these. We'll be back shortly. You make a lot of mates here over the years, and one of the big characters here at any pedal prix race, and I'm talking, this guy travels right across the country to do it as well, 4,000 kilometre trips at a time. Mark Fedone from Edek, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. It's warming up.
It is warm. It's good shorts weather here at the Australian International Pedal Prix, as you can see.
But you don't want to see what's underneath.
Now we've got pit change here. Mark, talk us through this. Who
we got here? This is our Masters team. This is our first pit change. He's jumping out, and looks like Carl's getting in next. Away we go.
Nice outfits for the Masters team here. How many teams you got going?
We got 4 this weekend.
So in he goes. He creaks himself into, he concertinas in, he clicks the cleats in, the belt gets done here, and he's still not away. The drink bottle gets put towards his mouth to hydrate the young fella. Who's this?
This is Carl, and they're not so young. But
Go, Carl! Come on, Carl! Give me the thumbs up, Carl. There you go. There goes Carl. That was Carl. Has Carl got shorts like that?
No, he hasn't. These are one of a kind.
These shorts probably have a voice of their own.
Just about.
Good on you, Grumpy. Mark Fedone from EDEC, one of the big characters here this weekend, one of many. It's a warm one here at the Royal City of Murray Bridge. The track to the right of your screen here. We're not too far into the race, but this heat is really taking its toll. We're right next to the River Murray. Houseboats here. It's a lovely... Hello, how are you? You having a nice time? She's having a nice time, and so are we. But when you've got the river to play with, maybe the houseboat isn't your thing. Maybe you want to use the natural resources of the place. Check out Daniel from Relentless Racing. Dan, g'day mate, how you going? You want to come and have a chat? Come and have a chat. Are you serious? Come and have a chat. How's the water? How's the racing? We can't stay there. To hell with this. Seriously, you won't come and see me. All right, you know what? It's very, very hot. It's very hot here. And I apologise for the legs, but I'm going to do this. This better be worth it. You better say something. All right, here we go. Into the river we go. Oh, it's a bit cold. You're a doof. Why would you make me do this? Hello, mate. How are you?
Not too bad.
This is very different. Hey, how's the racing out there?
Yeah, it's really quick. You know, the sun's out. It's quite warm. Hence why I'm in here cooling off. But
it's actually really soothing. It is just I haven't been riding, and this is greait.
Yeah. You know, the key after a stint is to get your body temperature down because we've got to ride again. So it's about getting that recovery in so we can keep the pace fast the whole race.
I don't recommend that you get into the river. But you know what? It's quite nice. It's very soothing here. Really beautiful place. Just let's talk about where we are right now. The River Murray. For those of you who aren't in Australia, you might not know the River Murray. Famous river, very long, empties out in South Australia, but starts way up in Victoria here. Relentless here. Might just ride as long as the River Murray, I reckon, today. You guys, you could win this, really. You really could. You started third on the grid. You've been great all season. You realistically could have this in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate goal, but for now it's just heads down, riding hard, riding fast, and consistent and safe. And then, you know, by tomorrow morning we'll get an understanding of where the other fast teams are sitting, and we'll go from there. Night
time's a strange one, actually, because, and you won't be standing in the river at night, surely, because it'll be quite cold tonight. It's going to go to 5 degrees. It's 24, 25 now. The UV is really quite strong. But tonight, a very different game, and often when we come back in the morning, it's a little bit of fog, and the complexion often has changed a lot, and teams who never could be beaten have fallen by the wayside. You know both sides of the coin. You know what it's like to win. You know what it's like not to win. What would winning this race mean to Relentless and to you?
I mean, everything, because the work that you put in over the season, obviously the start of the season we were off pace a little bit. We worked really hard at that, so, you know, that ultimate goal of Murray Bridge at the end of the season is what we're chasing, but you know, there's a lot of, like you said, night time's an interesting factor. Yeah. So, I think we're about half a lap up now. So, we'll just keep pushing hard, keep working hard, and ride it safe through the night. All
right, mate. Well, you enjoy your little swim in your big pond. I'll get out. What's that?
Thanks for joining.
Oh, hey, an unusual pleasure. Thanks, Daniel. Daniel from Relentless Racing. Might get the old togs on later and have a real proper splash from the River Murray. Literally, this is the Australian International Pedal Prix. Well, hope you're enjoying the coverage here. My pants are dry, finally. We'll do the last category here. It's S2, the schools 2, so middle schools. In fourth, Hale School, Knickerbocker Blue, 54 laps. Scotch SCR 2, 55. Unity Bunyip, 57. Local school, of course. And Pembroke Radar, 57 laps as well. What have I walked into here? Hello? It's a terrific atmosphere here at the Australian International Pedal Prix. I don't know if that's one person or two or three or what it is, but reveal yourself. Look at the camera. You're on camera. A couple of sisters. All right, we are going to show you we're going to keep the stream going. We've heard what you've said on Facebook, and we're going to keep the stream going. You're going to see Bellotti Corner. It's got another infamous name, but we know it as Bellotti Corner. It used to be Channel 7 Corner. It's a high-action corner. We're going to keep that running straight after this. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here. It is the 33rd running of the Australian International Pedal Prix. It's our 22nd time here. There's a lot of hands gripping for the cup. Only a few can grab it. Only one ultimate winner, of course. This race will decide not only the 2018 champion of every division, and every division is very close, but also it's going to decide who's got enough guts and glory to actually finish this 24-hour race. It's a long way to go. The wind is picking up. It's shooting across your screen from your left to your right at the moment, and it's actually got a bit of bite to it now as well. Tonight, 5 degrees. Not going to be foggy. Tomorrow, maybe some rain and 20. It's swirling around here. Hopefully we don't get a storm like last year. At the moment, all is good. This race is running smoothly. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. We'll be back again in 2.5 hours just to do this again. But otherwise, enjoy Bellotti Corner. My name's Paul Richards. We'll talk to you soon.